and welcome to Yoga with me, Karaoke. Today we're going to be doing a really nice 30-minute slow sequence which is focusing on letting go. So this can be quite a mindful and a bit of an emotional session to do, but it's a really good one because we're going to be working quite a lot into the hips, going nice and slow. So if you need a session that's a bit more gentle on the body, do this one. Grab a pillow and a blanket to get nice and comfortable as we're going to take a nice long extended Shavasana, just focusing on mindfully moving with the breath, grounding yourself on the mat and letting go of anything that isn't going to serve you not only in this 30-minute session but also in the rest of your life. So get comfortable, throw in some nice relaxing music and let's get going. Awesome, so you can just prop your pillow and your blanket down to the side for now. We're not going to need it just yet. And just starting in a nice cross-legged seat on the mat. Hands resting on the knees, eyes are closed, and you're sitting nice and tall, lengthening through the crown of the head. Keeping the shoulder blades rolled down and back slightly, opening up the chest, and feeling yourself nice and grounded through your sit bones and along your heels. And just taking a moment here to come back to the breath, focusing on the feeling of the inhales and exhales. And as you have your awareness on your breath, letting that awareness expand throughout the body, checking in, noticing how you're feeling physically, mentally and emotionally. Just check in. The focus of this class is going to be to let go. So letting go of all things negative, letting go of bad energy that surrounds you, anything that isn't going to serve you both in this session and in your life. Just letting go. So as you sit here, taking a nice deep breath in, exhale, just relaxing down, letting go of your day. Continuing nice long steady inhales, bringing in energy and positivity. And every exhale, just letting go of running thoughts, letting go of any negativity that you're holding on to. And just bring your awareness to yourself here, now on your mat. Okay, eyes still closed, just gently drop that chin down to the chest and you're slowly going to roll your head from one side to the other, creating space between the ear and the shoulder as you reach from one side to the other. Maintaining a nice upright posture as you go, moving nice and gentle with that long, steady breath. Good. Taking two more either side, wherever you are at your own pace. Continuing to be aware of the sit bones on the mat and the length through the spine. And then just bringing that chin down to your chest through center, placing both hands nice and gently on the back of the head, taking a bit of a bind and pushing down, maintaining that upright posture still. You don't want to start to round through the back. Keep the chest open, gently pushing the chin down towards the chest, opening up the back of the neck and releasing that tension in the upper back and shoulders. Again, just resting here. Every inhale, visualize your breath going into the back of the neck and upper back. And as you exhale, just let go of the tension and let your chin sink a little bit closer to the chest. Slowly release those hands and gently lift the head through center, opening the eyes. So you inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, twist towards the right. Right hand behind you, left hand right knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist and ground through the sit bones. Last one to lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, coming up through center, gaze extends. Exhale, twist towards the left, left hand behind you, right hand, left knee. As you inhale, lengthen through the crown. Exhale, twist and ground through the sit bones. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, sinking into a twist. One more to lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, coming up through center, gaze extends. As you exhale, folding forwards as far as you can. If that's just with your hands right in front of you and a gentle drop in the head, just being there, or if you can, go all the way down onto the forearms, or extending all the way down, letting that forehead drop to the mat. Wherever you are, being present in the here and now, focusing on the breath. And as you exhale, maybe walk those hands just a little bit further, sinking down nice and gentle with gravity, as opposed to trying to pull yourself down, just sinking down with every breath. Maintaining that grounded sensation through the sit bones and awareness of the breath. Good, slowly walk those hands over to the left. Place the right hand on top of the left, getting a nice side stretch down the right side body. Using the breath as you inhale, breathing into that space, expanding. And as you exhale, sinking down, just relaxing into the stretch, visualizing that space growing further. One more breath like this. And then keeping low as you walk through center, over towards the right, placing the left hand on top of the right again, feeling that space, that expansion in the left side body as you take a deep breath in. Exhale, sinking down with the breath and with gravity, opening up even further. One more breath just like this. And then coming back through center, resting in that nice gentle forward fold. Wherever you are, using your breath as you gently make your way down closer towards the ground. Good. Slowly walking those hands back. So you inhale, reaching up overhead. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Sending those elbows out nice and wide, pushing your hands in against each other, bringing awareness to the spaces between the hands. Feeling the connection between the fingertips. And as you have your awareness on your hands, observing that fine line that divides the right hand from the left, focusing in on that space, becoming hyper aware. Holding your attention here, feeling into the hands, and then gently release the hands down to the side body. Bring the knees into the chest. Make sure you have enough space behind you to roll back as you come to line your back. Knees and chest gently rock from side to side. Getting a nice little lower back massage. Good. And then come through center, squeezing nose to knees, nice and tight, squeezing up into a little ball. Keeping a hold of that right leg as you extend the left leg down, gently relax that head back to the mat. Squeezing that right thigh in towards your chest. Visualizing space in the hips. And using your breath to let go of the tension in the hips. Taking a nice deep breath in, visualize your breath traveling into the hip area. And as you exhale, release the tension. Pull that knee up a little bit higher into the chest. One more breath just like this. As you exhale, bring that leg out to the side body and pull it higher up, further expanding that space, feeling the stretch in the hips. Again, letting go of the tension. Good, then taking a hold of that right knee with the left hand as you bring the leg across the body for a lower back twist. Right arm extends to a T or to a cactus, keeping your shoulder blades nice and tucked on the mat. Using your breath as you breathe in, visualize your breath going into the lower back and glute. As you exhale, gently push down, deepen the twist. 2 more breaths just like this. Exhale, gentle push. Again, just letting go of that tension. Relaxing into the stretch. Final exhale. And come back through center. Squeeze that right knee to nose. And then relax the head back to the mat. From here, bring that left foot onto the mat to plant. Keep a hold of the right shin with the left hand and extend that right arm down beside you as you shuffle that left foot up towards the right hand and let that left knee drop down. So your left hand is on your right shin, right hand is on your left foot. Getting a really nice quad stretch, really feeling into the hip flexors here as they open up with every exhale, letting that left knee drop down a little deeper towards the mat. Good, one more breath here. Letting go of the tension, letting go of any running thoughts. And then gently release. Nose to knees, knees into chest, squeezing up nice and tight. And relax. Head back as you place the right ankle over the left thigh and take a hold behind the left thigh in a figure stretch. Using your breath, take a nice deep breath in, visualize your breath going into the hips and glute. And as you exhale, gently sink down into the stretch. If this is enough for you, you can stay here, or if you'd like to deepen the stretch, pull that right ankle in towards you and gently push that right knee away, feeling that stretch go right into that side glute. Good, and then slowly release knees to chest, nose to knees, nice and tight. Keep a hold of that left leg, extend that right leg down, and then slowly relax that head back to the mat. Doing the same thing other side, breathing into the hips, letting go of the tension as you breathe. Sinking down into the mat. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go of the tension in the hips as you bring that left leg up to the side body and pull it higher up again, feeling a deepening and a change of the stretch sensation in the hips. Breathing here just for one more breath. Good, and then gently bringing that left leg across the body with the right hand. Left arm extends to a T or to a cactus. Just need to shuffle because I'm right up against the wall. Good, and getting a nice back twist, keeping both shoulder blades tucked onto the ground. Take a nice deep breath in as you breathe into the lower back and glute. Exhale, gently push down, deepening the twist. Good, another deep breath in. Exhale, let go of the negative energy, let go of the tension in the hips. One more breath. And then coming back through center, bringing that left knee into the chest, squeezing knee to nose, nice and tight. And then relax the head back, bring that right foot up onto the mat, sole to plant, take a hold of the left shin with the right hand. Left hand reaches down as you shuffle that right foot back towards the left hand. So you're holding onto the left shin with the right hand and holding onto the right foot with the left hand. Using your breath, feeling the stretch in the top of the thigh and into the hip flexor of the right leg as you just gently let that right knee drop down towards the mat with every exhale. Using your breath, continuing to inhale the positivity, the good energy, the good vibes. And as you exhale, just letting go of anything that isn't going to serve you right here, right now. One more breath here. Good, and then gently release both knees into chest, nose to knees, nice and tight. And then relax that head back as you cross the left ankle over the right thigh, taking a hold behind that right thigh in a figure four stretch. Using your breath as you inhale again, visualizing that breath traveling into the hip and the glute. As you exhale, just relaxing into the stretch or deepening it by pulling that left ankle in towards you and gently pushing that left knee away. Just sinking down into the body through breath, letting go of the tension and visualizing the space expanding in that side glute and into the hamstring. One more breath. Good, and gently release knees to chest, nose to knees, squeezing out nice and tight. And then you're just going to begin to rock back and forth until you come all the way up and over into a tabletop. Hands underneath knees, what am I saying? Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Taking off your socks if you are wearing any. And we're just going to do some cat-cow, fingers spread nice and wide, gripping into the mat. Toes can be flat or tucked, whatever's more comfortable for you. So you inhale, lift the chest, open up that heart, gaze goes up through cow. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, push through the hands around the back, cat. Inhale to lift, open up, roll the shoulder blades down and back. Exhale, push through, round to cat. One more, inhale, dipping up, squeezing the shoulder blades, open the chest. Exhale to round through, nice and strong, squeezing nose to belly button, and then a nice flat back. Just going to do some nice big circles, brushing the sit bones against the heels, mobilizing the hip and shoulder joints. Moving slow with a nice steady breath as you change direction, going around the other side. Bring your awareness to the hands as they grip into the mat to support the wrists. And then come to a nice tabletop. From here, just tuck your toes where they are, lift the knees off the mat and slowly extend the sit bones up and back into a slightly shortened downward dog. So this is probably about half a foot shorter of what our normal downward dog would look like. You're just going to bend and straighten one leg at a time, push through those heels, getting a nice stretch down the backs of the legs. You're pushing through the hands, fingers spread wide. And then finding stillness, you bend both the knees, lift the sit bones up and back, and then push through the legs, straightening up as much as you can. But if you are really tight, keeping a bit of a bend in the knees, that's okay. Good, and then from here, just taking a little step back with both feet as you settle into your nice full down dog shape. Resting here, bend both those knees again, lift those sit bones up and back and slowly straighten the legs, getting into a nice deep triangular shape. Holding here for one more breath. And then coming forwards to a high plank, drop those knees down to the mat into a tabletop. So you inhale, reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, thread the needle through, bringing shoulder and cheek down to the mat. You can extend that left arm all the way, give yourself some more space in front of your face. And just sinking down into the nice shoulder opening stretch here. You can remain here if this is enough for you, or bring that left arm palm up to rest on the back, or coming all the way around to take a bind on the right thigh, incorporating a really nice shoulder stretch into the front left shoulder. Using your breath, a nice deep breath in. As you exhale, gentle sigh. Release that bind. Plant that left hand down as you inhale, reach the right arm up, nice and tall, gaze to follow. Exhale, hand down to mat. Other side, inhale, left arm extends up towards the ceiling. Exhale, thread the needle through, shoulder and cheek come down to the mat. I'm just going to rest my left hand on the wall, and your right arm extends all the way ahead of you, giving yourself some nice space, some breathing area, as opposed to being all squished with your arm on your face. Again, remaining here if this is enough for you, or if you like, bring that right arm over, palm up to rest on the back. We'll come all the way around to take a bind on the left thigh, getting that nice front shoulder stretch on the right hand. Using your breath as you inhale, visualize the space expanding in the shoulders. And as you exhale, gentle sigh. Release that bind and slide that right hand back. Inhale, reach the left arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, both hands down. Again, from here, stepping back to that nice high plank. Deep breath in. Exhale, pushing straight up and back to that nice downward dog. Fingers spread wide, index fingers pointing forwards. As you bend both the knees again, lift those sit bones up and back. Push through the heels, straightening up the legs. Good. And then slowly with a nice bend in the knees, just walking forwards towards the top of the mat into a gentle forward fold. Bend the knees, get the belly on the thighs, take a hold of either elbow as you sway from side to side.
Feeling that nice stretch down the backs of the legs. Good. And then come through center, plant your hands either side of your feet, bending your knees as much as you need to get your belly onto the thighs. And from here, just stepping that right foot back to the middle of the mat, keeping both legs as straight as you can, a bit of a bend in that front knee if that's what you need. Flat back, open chest as you inhale to lengthen through the crown. Exhale, just relaxing forwards into the fold as deep as you can, feeling that nice stretch down the back of that left leg. Using your breath, exhale, sinking down wherever you are. If you're still up here, right on your fingertips with a bend in your knee, that's okay. As long as you're still feeling a stretch into the back of the leg. And every exhale, sinking down just a little bit deeper, even if that's just 1 millimeter. Wherever you are, just letting go of that tension, letting go of the tightness. And then gently step forwards with that right foot to a forward fold. And step that left foot back to the middle of the mat, both legs as straight as you can. If you need a bit of a bend in that right knee, then take it. Coming up onto the fingertips as you inhale, lifting up nice and tall, flatten the back. And as you exhale, folding forwards, letting that head drop, slight rounding in the back. As you breathe into the tightness in the back of that right leg. Again, if you're still up on the fingertips with a bend in the knee, that's okay. Just being wherever your body needs to be here and now. Every exhale, relaxing down, letting go. 2 more breaths here. Sinking deeper with every exhale, visualizing that expansion, that space in the back of the right leg. And then gently stepping forwards to a forward fold. And bending those knees as you come down to a nice butterfly stretch seat. Soles of the feet together, knees out wide. Sitting nice and tall, taking a hold onto your shins as opposed to your feet. As you inhale, lengthen through the crown. Exhale, folding forward slightly, keeping that flat back for now. And if you're finding sitting upright that your back is quite round, just shuffle those feet a little bit further away just so you can have that nice upright posture. And folding forwards a little bit deeper with every exhale. And then gently just letting that head drop. Just a nice natural rounding of the back. Making sure the stretch remains concentrated in the hips and doesn't start to move into the lower back. If it does start to come and create a bit of tension in the lower back, just lift that head, flatten the back a little bit and feel the stretch move back into the hip and groin area. Good. And gently coming up, sitting nice and tall, bringing your knees into your chest. Gonna go into a nice long shavasana now, grabbing your pillow and blanket. Grab that pillow, prop it underneath your knees. Shuffling back on your mat. Grab that blanket and place it over yourself. Getting nice and comfortable. Ideally, if you have a nice heavy blanket, it can feel really comforting, nice and supportive on the body. So you just come to lie down on the back, making any final adjustments in the body. Let the toes flop out to the side. Arms just come to the side, body palms up. And then once you've made your final adjustments, come to complete stillness in Shavasana. Just resting here, checking in with the body, noticing how the muscles are feeling after that light movement and good stretch. Observing if there's any remaining areas of tension or tightness that maybe you want to stretch into a little bit more after the session. But if there is any tightness, try not to fixate on that discomfort. Just observe it, acknowledge it, and then continue to scan the body, being aware of any discomfort but not becoming obsessive. And letting that be your only point of focus. You want to get a nice holistic view of the body, observing how you're feeling from head to toe. And once you're done with that check-in, just bringing the awareness to the breath. Not trying to change anything, just observing the nice gentle in and out through the nose. So it creates that gentle rise and fall in the chest. Slowly beginning to deepen your inhales and exhales. Not too forceful, just bringing in a little bit more oxygen with every inhale. Taking a nice controlled exhale through the nose. Keeping as much of your awareness and concentration on your breath as you can. The mind does wander, and that's okay. If it does, just notice the thought, the feeling, whatever comes to your mind, just notice it and then let it go and come back to the breath, keeping the awareness on the in and out as the air comes into the body, bringing energy, positivity and love. And every exhale, just letting go of all that bad energy, that tension. Anything that you feel has been holding you back lately, just let it go. And focus your time and effort on the positive, productive things. Starting here with nice, gentle breaths. We're going to extend our breath even further. We're going to inhale to a count of 10, hold for 3, and then exhale to a count of 10. Just holding that exhale as long as you can. You want to expand the breath. So just exhale completely. I'll count us through. Taking a deep breath in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold, 2, 3, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold, 2, 3, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold, 2, 3, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And just let that breath return to normal. Relaxing down onto the mat with every exhale. Feeling supported, feeling grounded. Completely calm, at ease, letting your body feel whatever it's feeling right now. If it's good, just let that radiate throughout the body. And if it's bad, just focus back in on the breath. And just let go of the negativity, the tension. Anything that's holding you back, let it go. Slowly start to bring awareness back into the space around you. Start to rub your thumb against each of your fingertips. Start to wriggle your toes. Just gently waking up the body and feeling that movement expand as you move your arms a little bit. Bring a bit of movement into the legs. And then roll over onto whichever side is comfortable for you, bringing that arm underneath the head, knees into the chest. Resting here, nice and calm, nice and comfortable. Checking in with the body once more, observing how you're feeling physically, mentally and emotionally. Whatever that feeling is, just being here and now. Accepting that feeling. And being present in the moment. Gently push up through your hand as you come into a cross-legged seat on the mat, eyes still closed. Hands resting on the knees, palms up, to continue bringing in that positive energy to the body. And we're going to finish with our final breathing exercise. So exhale completely. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, sigh. Again, deep breath in from the bottom of the belly. Exhale, sigh. Last breath as big as you can from the bottom of the belly, side body, upper chest. Hold, hold, hold. Exhale, sigh. Take a deep breath in as you reach the arms up overhead, find length, bring the palms to touch, and as you exhale, bring the hands down to heart center, gently tucking your chin as we come to the end of our practice. Namaste. There you go, so I hope you enjoyed that wherever you're practicing from. If you would like to do some more live online classes with me, you can join me on CloudFit. It's a virtual gym platform where you can get access to a range of online exercise classes. I will pop the link down in a comment below on both the YouTube and the Instagram Live. And yeah, hopefully I will see you guys again next week. Otherwise, have a lovely week ahead. Namaste.